Hello and welcome to the 2023 Bucks Cuts Invite presented by Play It Again Sports. Here's a look at our starting cards. The field will be playing 3 rounds at the 12-hole layout on Cooley Creek. Hole 1, par 3, 370, OB right woods, elevated pin.
Yeah, Garrett!
There you go.
Garrett playing his home course today. He'll be playing confident with his experience at Cooley Creek. Might be a little bit more aggressive as he'll be trying to put down a hot score early. Micah, his touch and control will come in high demand in plenty of holes today. If his putt's on, he'll be a real threat to the field. Forehand just comes short of the pin. Josiah Kleven, balanced player like him, you have to like his chances. The course is going to demand a variety of shots, so he's going to be able to use his touch forehand and backhand to give him some looks today. Last up we have Henry Lau, one of the better putters on the card. If he can capitalize on some of the circle 2 drives, predominantly backhand player, he's going to have to manipulate the disc on some of these right finishing holes. Most players will end up laying up if they're not within circle here. Garrett looks to be giving the basket a run here. Henry for the par save. Great putt.
That camera's too scary, man. Trying to look at the basket. Not even there. Everybody.
Hole 2, par 3, 423.
Whoa! That destroyer is supposed to be super stable.
Most players are going to go with the backhand turnover shot with a stable to neutral driver. Fades out a bit early for Micah there. The forehand look is going to be a flex play just left of those apple trees on the right. Puts this one on highs of the whole way, but that's going to end up there. He'll have a look. Josiah with the long look. Sets it close. Micah and Henry just look to be approaching here. Garrett in the woods trying to make it out. He'll have this putt for par. Hole 3, par 4, 400 feet. You're going to want to push down this tunnel right up to that gap there, and then you'll have an approach shot to the right.
Thanks.
The aggressive play is the flex forehand to try and get out of that gap in 1. Looks like Josiah is opting for that. It's caught up just at the end.
How was that right as you threw? Either that's a star frame or an ace.
Should we call a stroke?
Yeah, on Thomas. I can hear Thomas.
That's
voice.
definitely Thomas, yeah.
Excessive talk.
Gets caught up there, not a
Didn't care about
favorable
that
kick
branch.
there. Just going to want a forehand out to the right. Good touch by Micah. He'll be close.
Alright. Should be able to run that a little bit.
Here's going to try and place down a forehand roller. Doesn't quite get the flip on it.
Good out.
Henry with the circle 2 jumper. Just shy of the basket. Josiah also with a long look. Micah for the short birdie cleanup.
Good bird. Thank you.
Everyone else is just going to clean up for the par. Hole 4, par 3, 402. Place slightly longer. Open shot. Basket is just through that gap to the left. Most players are going to hyzer out right before that gap. Have a long look at the putt.
Thank you.
I'm definitely coming to that. I'm hiring you. If I can destroy Seth.
How much will Seth pay me not to during you? Oh.
Josiah pushes right side of that tree. He might have a
Seth's only
backdoor
got
look at the
That's
basket.
so good.
Danger of OB.
I have a lot more on my card, it's just I don't have cash.
Exactly.
I don't carry cash anymore, so people can't rip me off and just like give me cash. I'm like, I don't have any.
Henry leaves it a little wide. You'll see a lot of players end up in that landing zone. Garrett turns it over just a bit here. Garrett approached just to that gap there. That's a local route there. He'll have a look at the basket from there. Mike is just going to have to pitch out here. Josiah close to the OB Creek, but does not find it. He'll have a backdoor look.
Vine is right there.
A little bit tight, but he has a clean look. Micah pulls it just right. He'll need to clean up those down the stretch.
Delete that footage.
Hole 5, par 3, 141, shortest hole on the course. Gives it a healthy run.
Off the lip.
Let's look at that again. Josiah throwing his arrow here. Hanging it out right, letting it fade back. Just off the lip. You're going to want to throw a straight putter here. Have it slow down just by the basket. There is creek on the right. And that should be safe.
Is that close to the water? Or?
No, you're alright.
Unless it had a weird roll. No, you should be fine. You should be fine.
Thanks, Gary. Yeah, I know. We're getting the first one.
I don't want to be the only one.
Mike is going to try and make the correction go lower than Garrett. Does so correctly. Off the pin. Parked. Even the drives cut down early have a chance from here. Garrett taking the local route. Great birdie putt from Josiah. Henry's going to have a little bit of awkward footing here, but he's close.
It's crazy.
Birdie phone?
Hole 6, par 3, 160. Basket straight ahead on a peninsula surrounded by Cooley Creek. Players are going to be tempted by this gap here, but it is dangerous with creek just below. Henry appears to have found the water. Speed control is key here.
Get through everything. Hey!
Or just
Somebody want to catch me when I jump forward? Or actually, I can take it into the back, can't I?
Yeah, you want to.
Josiah taking it slightly back so he can get room for the jump putt.
Really jump up.
They seem to have placed Henry just across the creek. He'll be trying to save the par.
Good job.
Hole 7, par 3, 265. You'll be wanting to hang it out right over this pond here. You need to give it enough height so it can get over these small trees, but not too much that you go past. Good height for Henry. Micah gets caught up. Might still have a look at it though. Henry with the open long look. Just right side.
Good effort, Henry.
Micah with a lofty bid. Josiah's just going to have to pitch out. Hole 8, par 4, 520 feet. You're wanting to push straight with maybe a little bit of fade at the end. You're wanting to follow the fairway, and then the basket is going to dogleg off to the left. A great placement shot here will give you about 100 to 150 to the pin.
Stay right, stay right. Woo! Headwind, hope that stay out.
Yeah. That worked out.
Great whiff from Micah. He'll like that spot.
In fairway, if it's not far enough, might be a little cut off.
It is not quite to the end, I can tell.
Give it everything. Get around it.
Garrett goes with a wide turnover.
I don't think so. Yeah. We got Seth on cat.
Micah is a little pinched off here by the corner. Just going to lean out with the forehand. Oh, that's a good drop there.
Good drop.
Nice, Micah.
Henry with the forehand. He doesn't throw forehand too often, only when necessary. He'll have a C2 look at it. Garrett lucky to have dropped early. He's just on the edge here. Good approach from Garrett. Henry with another birdie look. Josiah just having to pitch out here. Clean putt from Garrett.
It's never too late.
Garrett, 3? Yeah. Micah, 3. Josiah, 4.
Hole 9, par 3, 358 feet.
Beautiful.
Giving the basket a little run. Just high.
That was a good throw. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you.
Most players are going to want to throw something straight here with a little bit of fade.
Oh no, kick out.
That left side woods is not very forgiving. Most players will just have to pitch straight out from there. Josiah gives it a wide hyzer. He'll be in the foliage just to the left.
Man, I can't get any space around here.
Our cameraman seems to be getting a little aggressive here.
I feel like there's always somebody right behind you, you know?
Henry trying to break free from the restraints of the camera. And that's going to be left side as well.
Looks like I hit something that's probably on me. 5 feet in, maybe 10.
You were gone for a while.
Kara's going to try and get out here. And that's about all you get.
Because plays downhill, so it's easy to go 500 on that. Nice out.
Henry will be happy with a par after that tee shot. Micah coming back at the basket for the birdie. That cleans up.
Didn't even fall to the bottom.
Hole 10, par 3, 175 feet. The most demanding tee shot of the course. Throw whatever you can throw dead straight.
Oh,
Micah throws the dillo, just flips that up a little too much. He'll be close
I
though.
think you're circle one.
Wow.
Oh no.
Almost
You almost
kicks
make
back.
it back in?
Almost made it back.
No OB to worry about?
Nope. No, that yeah, if you're off this initial fairway, it's over. Oh man.
Good initial shot from Henry. Stays clean almost the whole way. Garrett throwing the Snoopy. Just a little high, a little stable. And as soon as you get off the fairway, you're starting to scramble. A lot of these dead branches on these trees don't have good reactions on the disc.
Hit it. How low?
Henry from the knee for the birdie putt. Josiah just off the mark. Micah nearly parked for the birdie. He'll have a close look. See if he can capitalize. Just on the outside. That's been his miss today. He'll need to clean that up. He's had a few of those missed putts now. He's been throwing the disc well, but he'll need to figure it out on the green. Hole 11, par 4, 321 feet. That is what you need right there. Straight shot with a driver can give you an eagle look. A lot of players will just play placement shot here with a mid-range for the birdie though.
Still variable. Just have to get a good upset.
Garrett with the forehand fell in. Course doesn't give him back that often, but that was a favorable kick there.
Again.
Josiah going with a slower disc here.
Oh.
He'll be in the center. He'll be fine with that. Still look at the birdie. Henry with a clean approach. He should be close.
Josiah wanted like 5 more arrows. I'm sure I could do 5 more.
Josiah with his trusty arrow. Great execution. Garrett pinched off. He'll just have to pitch up. Gives a little stab.
He's got CTP right there.
Is it CTP for this hole?
Yeah.
Micah with the downhill eagle look.
Just got
This would be huge.
get it.
Just left side. Great putt from Josiah. That'll get him back to even. Micah with the birdie as well. Hole 12, par 3, 240 feet, back to the elevated pin. OB left side woods. Great shot from Micah.
There's one tournament that played against those spots.
Does not get the skip. He'll have a longer look.
We'll be 10 feet behind.
One of the more scoreable holes. You'll want this as you're going off the course. Leaves a little wide with the forehand. That should skip up. That'll be good.
Like Ricky.
Keeping it on hyzer the whole way. Once again, a thanks to our sponsor, Play It Again Sports, for providing some great payouts.
Bird. Thanks.
That's Micah.
Looks like some treacherous.
Henry to save par once again on this elevated basket.
Go ahead and tap it in if you want.
Nothing can happen at this point.
Yeah. I feel the pain.
Looking at the leaderboard, we see Chase Broswell shooting the hot round with an impressive 6 under par. Gabe, Micah, and Thomas all tied up at 3 under par. We'll be joining him on lead card. Thanks for watching. Tune back in here for round 2 coverage of the Bucks Cuts Invite at Cooley Creek.